Hello and welcome to lesson 5 of this 10-part series on how to create awesome riffs and solos using the minor pentatonic scale. So in this lesson I'm going to be looking at string skipping and slides. So we're going to use the same, playing this key of F again like we've done in the other videos. So the idea behind string skipping is you're playing the notes of the E string, again alternate picking, then you're skipping the notes of the D string. Then going back to the string that you missed out, which is the A string, then sticking to the pattern within each individual shape, then go to the G string, going back one, skipping. So it's a really good way of randomising the scale. Going back to the G, and then going to the E. And then we're going to hit the last string twice, we're going to go reverse it. So E string, then G string, then B, D, G, A, D. So let's do that with the other 4 shapes. Okay, so the second shape will start on our 4th fret. So again, obviously it's a really good way of learning this shape inside out. And obviously, you know, when you're soloing, you might want to just sort of jump to another part of the pattern. It's really useful for that. So let's take a look at the second shape. It's going to go 4, 6 on the E, and go to the D string, then the A, then the G, then the D, then the B. It will feel weird to start with, but really good to really get inside of these scales. Okay, and then we're going to go E, reversing it, G, B, D, A, D, then ideally finishing on the D string. Let's take a look at the third shape. It's going to go 6, 8, then D, back to the A. Again, you might want to change your fingers slightly to accommodate each exercise as we explained in previous lessons. So D to B, G to E, and then reverse it. Finishing on the root note, so that's the third shape. Okay, so now we're going to look at the 4th shape. So 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 10, 9, 11, 8, 10, 8, 11. Reverse it. 11, 8, 10, 8. 11, 9, 10, 8, 10, 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 11, 8. Okay, now we're going to look at the 5th shape. So 11, 13, 10, 13, 11, 13, 10, 13, 10, 13, 11, 13. So really good. You really have to kind of think ahead. And the idea is when you're soloing, you know, you're kind of randomising it. You might be doing groups of 3, you know, hammer-ons, pull-offs. Then you might want to skip to another area of the shape. It's a really good way of doing it. And again, the idea is you incorporate all these exercises and merge them all together to help you create some awesome solos. Okay, so that's string skipping. Now what we've also got, we'll do slides as well. So there's lots of things you can do with slides. Obviously you can integrate them with, say, hammer-ons and pull-offs. So I don't know, let's just say something like that. So there I went to the second shape. I went 4, 6, hammer-on and pull-off. Took the 3rd note there, 6th fret, and then slid up to the 9th fret. There's loads of things you can do. To start with, what you probably want to do is just kind of use your 3rd finger, especially if the 3rd finger you tend to use a lot for kind of going into bends. So my advice would be to take those 5 shapes, you know, and use your 3rd finger to start on the 1st fret and then slide up, just to practice the sliding sensation and making sure that they're ringing. You don't want them, you know, to sort of fade out. You're getting the right amount of pressure on there. Okay, so let's do that with the other shapes as well. Second shape, 3rd shape, and obviously you can reverse these as well if you want. And then the 4th shape, 5th shape. Okay, and you also can play around with different rhythms. There's different types of slides. So for example, you could do, say, a more of a shift slide where you're going straight away, okay? And again, variety is kind of key here. So, and then you've also got a grace note slide where you're kind of just starting straight away. Really common sort of split second slide. That's a more of a grace note slide. Whereas this one would be, so I'll show you that riff again. We're going to do a few variations. This is going a grace note, straight away from 1 to 3. Then I pick the G string, and then something like that, pull off and hammer on. So if I did a sort of shift slide, it'd be more like this. Something like that. 1 and 2. Yeah. And you can also do a sort of a smoother transition, a more of a legato style. So subtle differences. And again, incorporate them with sort of different exercises. Use different fingers, and then obviously maybe do a slide into a bend and things like that. So really good exercises these. Also, so that's string skipping and slides. Now also with string skipping, what we could also do is combine it with hammer-ons and pull-offs. So like we did in the last lesson. Again, don't forget, if you need to see any other videos, there is a playlist on this, so click in the card up above and you'll be able to see all the other videos in this series. So it's going to be a 10-part series. Yeah, so what you can do for that string skipping, you could go hammer on, okay, on the E string, then skip the string and do a hammer on, then go back, hammer on, okay. Then you can even go up to the next shape, which is shape 2, then pull off. Go up, hammer on, so you're getting you're kind of getting 3 exercises in one here. And pull off on shape 4. And then ascending on. And then that's a really good way of incorporating several exercises at once. So hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications if you haven't already. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and share it to your friends if you know anybody that kind of like this sort of thing. So eventually there will be sort of, you see the tabs on the screen, they've all been made using Guitar Pro. So Guitar Pro is a great program. So soon, if you check out, keep your eyes open for a online shop in Jsmusicschool.co.uk. So I'm redoing my website. So these will be available to purchase on that JS Music School website. So you'll be able to sort of do lots of things with the Guitar Profiles with all these exercises. Again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.